Hey, I'm Dua Lipa, and I'm doing the Wired autocomplete interview. Okay. First one. What is Dua Lipa's real name? It's just Dua Lipa. No middle name. That's it. It's Albanian, so that's why it probably sounds a bit weird to everyone. What Dua Lipa song are you? I guess I'd have to be all of them, really, in some capacity. What Dua Lipa fans are called? There's no set name. I always just call them my loves. They'd have to decide on their own. I can't. It's not my duty to name them. What was Dua Lipa's first song? The first song that I put out was called New Love. I put that out in 2015. Oh my God, when I look back on that video, it's so crazy. What is Dua Lipa's accent? Honestly, I have no idea. British, on most occasions. Does Dua Lipa have a Grammy? I have 2. Feels so weird saying it. Does Dua Lipa speak Spanish? Oh, I don't, but I bloody wish I did. I feel like it's such a sexy language. Maybe this should be my New Year's resolution, is learn Spanish. Does Dua Lipa support Liverpool? How do I say this in the best way possible? I'm like, can you say like honorary Liverpool supporter? Only because my dad and brother support Arsenal, and I think I'd be getting in a lot of trouble if I said that I just support Liverpool, but I love Liverpool. It's always got a special place in my heart. Does Dua Lipa like anime? I do. And my favorite anime is Ponyo. It's the cutest. I'm just obsessed with it. Does Dua Lipa play guitar? I don't play guitar, but I used to play the cello in school, and then I got bullied about it a lot. And so I quit, and now I can't play anything. How did Dua Lipa get discovered? Bit of a long story, but I'll try and like shorten it a little bit. When I was young, I always wanted to make music. I started making YouTube covers, and I started showing them to my friends in school. And then I used them as like a form of portfolio to like work with different producers and get in the studio. And I was like, I sing, and I would love it if we could get in the studio and write together. I made a bunch of demos, and then I basically Googled managers in London, and then I got offered like a publishing deal. So then I had to find a lawyer, and then the lawyer was trying to like help me and was like, don't sign this publishing deal, whatever you do. Let me help you find a manager. And he introduced me to my manager, Ben. And so that was a really, really long story cut short. How is Dua Lipa pronounced? Dua Lipa. It's quite easy, although growing up, I feel like it was really difficult for lots of teachers and people to pronounce it. How tall is Dua Lipa feet? 5'8", and my feet, size 6 UK. How to get Dua Lipa hair? On occasion, a lot of it is bought and glued in. That's quite easy. I feel like anyone could do that. But other than that, I struggle to try and make it look nice. Bad hair days are kind of my thing. What is Homesick Dua Lipa about? It was really, I'd spent so much time away from London, and then it started pouring with rain in Los Angeles, and it just made me miss London so much. That's what Homesick was about, was trying to get back home. What are Dua Lipa rules? Work hard and be nice. What is Dua Lipa's zodiac sign? I'm a Leo, but I'm also a Libra rising and a Cancer moon, so I'm emotional as f***, but then really tough, so don't mess with me. What is Dua Lipa's middle name? I don't have a middle name. It's just Dua Lipa. Kind of wish I did. What is Electricity Dua Lipa about? It's about love, feeling so electric and completely sending these electric messages all up and down your spine, and the feeling that you get when you're falling in love. It's a fun song. This was really a kind of turning point for me in terms of like confidence when I shot the music video for Electricity. It kind of changed my life. I was like, for the first time I was in front of cameras, I was very much in the zone, and I didn't really care what anybody was thinking, and I just kind of let it all out, and that song will always kind of represent that for me. And I made that with my friends Mark Ronson and Diplo, so it's always more special when you get to do stuff with your mates. Can Dua Lipa sing? I bloody hope so. Otherwise, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Can Dua Lipa drive? I can drive. I actually passed my driving test first time. I would always get public transport, but I do really love the freedom of just getting in your car and going wherever you want. Can Dua Lipa rap? Only at karaoke. That's where I like to rap, because I hate singing at karaoke, so I like to rap. Can Dua Lipa sing high notes? I'm learning. I definitely have such a low voice, so I've always struggled with high notes, but I have been practicing and working with my vocal coach to be able to just like expand my range and learn some new stuff. Okay, who is Dua Lipa's siblings? I have 2 siblings. I have a younger brother and a younger sister. My sister is called Rena, and my brother's called Jin, and they are the loves of my life. Who is Dua Lipa the singer? Interesting question to answer. I am, I guess, Dua Lipa the singer. I guess a songwriter first and foremost, and born and raised in London, but via Kosovo, which is where my parents are from. And so I always feel like I'm from 2 places at once, and I also feel like that makes me who I am. Who is Dua Lipa signed to? I'm signed to Warner Brother Records, first in the UK, and then in the US and the rest of the world as well, and Universal in Germany. Who is Dua Lipa's stylist? Oh, my amore, Lorenzo Pasocco. I love him. I love collaborating with him. He's been with me for the longest time. We've grown together, and it's been amazing. Love him to pieces. Who is Dua Lipa's mum? My mum is an angel sent from above. Her name is Anessa, and she's my rock and my superhero. I wrote my first ever song when I was like 4 years old, and it was about her. It was more like a joke. It was something at home. It was in Albanian, and it was all about, when I grow up, can I wear your dress? When I grow up, can I borrow your shoes? When I grow up, can I be as pretty as you? And still, my parents make fun of me sometimes, and we still sing it at home to each other. Who is Dua Lipa's makeup artist? Today, I have the wonderful Samantha, who I love. She's amazing, and she makes me feel like $1 million. Was Dua Lipa in a movie? No, I've never been in a movie. I don't know if I'm ready yet, but I would love to do it at some point. I enjoy acting. My main focus is always music. Was Dua Lipa on The Voice? No, I wasn't on The Voice. Was Dua Lipa on X Factor? I wasn't on X Factor, but you know, earlier I said I did like a commercial and then I got offered like a publishing deal. I did the commercial for the X Factor where I sang for one of their adverts. And then I ended up working with a producer for it who then offered me the publishing deal, and then I didn't end up signing that. But it was like a series of events that happened which then led to me getting to do what I always dreamt of doing. Was Dua Lipa at the Grammys? I have been to the Grammys a couple times. It's always really, really exciting. I have some incredible memories there. All right, what have we got? Oh, last one. Are Dua Lipa and BB Rexha related? Love BB, we're not related. We are both Albanian, so I guess in that way, I feel like all Albanian people call each other cousins or sisters or whatever. Like you see an Albanian person on the street and you're like, yeah, that's my cousin. But no, me and BB aren't related. I'm from Kosovo and I believe BB's from Macedonia. But we speak Albanian and we're very, very proud to be Albanian. Are Dua Lipa and Action Bronson related? Again, not related, but I do see him as my big brother. Also got the crazy Albanian roots, and he also gives me the best restaurant recommendations of all time. Finally, are Dua Lipa and Taylor Swift friends? I love Taylor. We've met a couple times. She's amazing. What an incredible artist. Done! Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to Google any questions, and maybe I'll be back and answer yours. Mwah.